Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a Libra monthly reading, March 2024. All placements of Libra and cross watchers, of course, are welcome. We're going to see what we get as far as common themes, blocks, blessings, beliefs, things that may help this month in a variety of areas of your life. Explore the possibilities, Libra. Doing your research before signing on that line or before making an ultimate decision. If you don't have to make a decision right away, perhaps it is best to put it off. But however, I am also getting this sort of opposing energy of it is time to make a move, and maybe we don't want to think too much over analyzing things. So let's see what we get though, Libra. Let's see. Be patient, trust the wait. Everything's coming together. Yeah, I am definitely getting this, and give yourself some credit for how far you've come. I'm certainly getting this. I'm getting a combination of energies. Now, this can always happen in a general reading where I'm getting a lot of different storylines at once. But for some of you, it is a time where you just have to make the decision. And it's because you've already, like, you've researched maybe all you can, or it's something you tied in with your resources even, or I'm getting Pentacles energy. This could be health, this could be wealth, this could be where you're putting your energy, time, love, that sort of thing. But it has to do like with your everyday. Is something you're about to decide, will it improve your quality of life? Will this move you're about to make improve your quality of life? And I think those are some things that a lot of us are facing this month. Let me get another card. Oh, wow. Oh, jealousy. So we're encouraged, whatever's going on, watch who we trust. Make sure that the person has the credentials who's giving us the advice. Make sure that we're not revealing our plans to others before they are, in fact, ready to be hatched, if you will. And maybe spending time in nature, to the outdoors, could help you replenish and center yourself and remain grounded. Again, I'm getting a strong Pentacles energy right now. So that, reconnecting to nature is a great way to do that, to connect with the earth energy. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And leap. All the decks I use are in the description box. You go first, it says. The universe will catch you. Yeah, using that leap of faith. And notice they both have the moon, a nice full moon here. So this is really, it could be about your manifesting. It could be that, during the full moon in February or in March, that's going to be an important period for you, as far as things kind of lining up for you. Or I'm also getting something right now about being sort of meticulous with your records and making sure that, again, I'm getting something like about sign it before you're signing something, or before you decide, yes, I'm going to go through with this or that, or that change you're going to make. Making sure that it's coming from you, Libra, that it's coming from a place of your higher wisdom, that you're tuning into your own abilities and intuitive side of yourself. We are intuitive beings, every single one of us. Some have learned how to, use the skill more so than others, but we all have that psychic ability and the intuitiveness. And so let's see what else we get, though. I want to know, I actually feel like I need to turn right to the angels. Let's see what's happening here. We will go into tarot as well. Remember, these are general, not personal, and you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best, Libra. Card 28. All right. So this is Archangel Simiel. All right. So this is the angel of unconditional love. Excuse me. This could be about starting over with someone else. We've got 28 here. So 2 and 8 is 10, and that's 1. So, this is about maybe a new cycle, because it does involve, healing broken hearts, relationship repair, family unity. It could really be in any area. It does not have to be romance, but there's some sort of restoration of harmony here, Libra. And again, I strongly feel it could really relate to something of an earthly matter, like, what isn't, right? But like your physical body. So again, your health or your resources of other kinds, like your time, your money, your efforts, even creative ideas and like intellectual property is coming through. But this is about fostering harmonious relationships and filling hearts with compassion and love. And that helps soulmates unite, if that's something you're looking for. A lot of you are not, but and soulmates can come in many different forms. I feel that a lot of my soulmates have tails and 4 legs. They're furry, but Yeah, if you're interested in crystals, gemstones, minerals, that sort of thing, we have rhodochrosite on here. That is a good stone for unconditional love and for repairing relationships. New moon energy is coming through, and there may be some sort of bit of a compromise that comes through with this, Libra. I don't feel like that's going to be the main focus, though, of your month. We have so much more to get into. Let's see what else we have. I want to go into tarot actually. I just heard megabucks. Maybe some of you are playing megabucks. Oh, you have judgment here and angelic support here for sure with judgment. I want to get other cards around it though. Eight of Pentacles. Yep, you're making a judgment call. It is involving um, your plan. It's involving your resources. It could be again your time. It's involving some things are coming to the surface for you in March. There could be a big reveal of some kind. You have Hawk coming into this reading right now. Now, what I talk about on this channel, Libra, doesn't all, it's not just through cards. I'm a psychic medium as well, so I use a lot of different skills to deliver the messages. So those of you who are new. This is, some of you were drastically changed by a hurricane. I just heard something about a beachland property. Either you're acquiring that or that was lost or damaged in some way. But there's been some sort of like miraculous recovery, or there will be. I heard Delilah and I heard Debbie. What else? Actions have consequences, I'm hearing. Eight of Wands. Somebody has left your life and they're wanting to come back. This does not, and I repeat, does not have to be romance, okay? I know that's not something we want to hear, no, all of us, right? We don't want to hear about someone trying to come back. I feel as though a lot of you, you're just not letting an energy through a certain energy. There's been patterns that need to be broken, that need to shift. And didn't you have, yes, you did, you have releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I feel as though you're not taking anybody back or anything back. It could be an old boss or whatever, or you going back to old habits. I feel as though you're not allowing that to happen. With this Eight of Wands, you have Eight of Pentacles. You have 88 again, and you've been 8 in this 28. So you always end up getting like triple eights with these readings with me, Libra. And it's about your abundance. There's protection here. There's like multiple cycles. There's like cycles that have closed out. There are new soul agreements coming in. There is, for some, it's going to feel a little bit like commotion. There's going to be someone kind of making waves, if you will. But I feel as though you have this incredible focus right now. Your eyes are truly on the prize. So when something does come in, this opportunity comes in, or this fast communication, I'm telling you, Libra, there's going to be some big news coming in. It doesn't now, it doesn't have to be huge news necessarily for everybody, but the impact it has will actually be big. So it could be, it could be a variety of things. All right. I won't even try to speculate. I just deliver what I'm receiving intuitively and psychically. So um, you tell the rest of the story yourself, right? Um, oh, okay. Let me get another card. I'm just getting a little more information before I say. I don't want to. You're making a decision here about something that's going to have an impact on your vitality for some of you. You could get word of a scheduled date for something that's going to affect, again, your pentacles in some way. This card keeps trying to come out at me. And you have a green aura here, Libra. This is teaching, learning, and healing. This could actually be health related. And it can also, whenever I see Hierophant, I do think of, teaching, counseling, that sort of thing. You're researching something for some of you, okay? There's been an adequate amount of research. The Queen of Wands wants to make a move, and the Queen of Swords is like, but I'm still thinking about it. This Queen of Swords has not yet put her sword down and said, yes, I decide. It's sort of like, nah, I don't know, kind of loosely holding the sword and flipping a, whatever this is, a ball or an opportunity. I always look at these as opportunities, these like these spheres here. And here we have the Hierophant kind of doing the same thing. Wanda, I'm getting the name Wanda, and Nichols. Um, DB, DB could be like, you know, Dana Benson, or it could be just DB. Like DB is the name of something, nickname even. I'm getting again that the actions have consequences. You have so many people in this reading right now, Libra. Are you getting mixed messages or mixed opinions about something? That's a possibility. Relationships and soul growth are being sort of swirled together for me right now at this time. There's sort of this like a loop-de-loop energy. I'm almost getting like Two of Pentacles. It's you, but again, this the Eight of Pentacles being a focus here, that no matter what's going on around you, no matter what you hear, what people think they know about you or whatever, or being swayed over, it's you're the one deciding, because this is a big decision, whatever this is. I just heard something about hypoglycemic. This could be someone crossed over, was hypoglycemic, or I'm picking up on your energy. I pick up on all different types of energies, past, present, future. Um, Let me see what else I got here. There's something about not speculating, but going with the facts. Oh, yeah, exactly. The King of Pentacles isn't just going to, again, speculate. Now, what's interesting is the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles here are all looking in this direction. Now, Judgment's looking this way. I love this deck because it's so communicative. And the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, all looking this way. Again, you have another person here showing up. You could be relying on a team of experts, or you could be relying on coworkers, colleagues, or your family for support during something. Some of you, you are battling something. Um, Let me get a little info on that. So we have align your intentions with your actions. That's key with whatever's going on here. Again, we're getting sort of this like healing, learning sort of energy. Maybe some of you are having some physical things going on. Only you'll know, right? Queen of Wands, very independent, assertive energy, going after this, learning this, teaching this, healing this, knowing. They're wanting that. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, though, there's hesitancy here. This could mean that there's some sort of delay happening, okay, with whatever it is. You may have thought you had a solution, or you may have thought you made up your mind about something, and then maybe you're having like second thoughts. That's a possibility. But this is somebody who's been through so many, yeah, some of you are getting surgery or have had surgery, okay, or you're scheduling it. I think that's maybe what I'm picking up on. It could just be for one or two people, but this can definitely be surgery. There's also just this ending of um, the way things were done before, and the way things were not done correctly or something. um, Ten of Swords generally isn't pleasant, but the thing is it can also be a very emotional ending as well. But it can also be an end to toxic beliefs, things that just are not helpful. It can be, really an ending of any kind. And with the ending always comes that new beginning, that new day, dawn of day is what I always see on this Ten of Swords. I always point that out because that is just as important on this card as the Ten of Swords in the back are, okay? The World. Some of you are also hyper focused. Now, I love seeing the World after the Ten of Swords because it tells me, again, I just spoke about, something ending and there's that new cycle. The World, that is that complete cycle. And what comes after the World? The Fool, right? For some of you, it means coming out of a dark and lonely place. For some of you, it means, coming out of that hermit mode, so to speak. But some of you have had to hold back, maybe because when you did say what was on your mind or you did express yourself, I'm getting that expression hogwash, which I don't use. So hogwash, oh hogwash. I don't know if someone uses that or they did, a deceased relative or something, but um, something about something, just, like when you were maybe trying to express yourself or your creative ideas or thoughts or just speaking your mind about something, they would basically tell you that's hogwash, like that's nonsense, or that even some of you may have heard like you're overreacting or something like that, and it's like not, there's no reason for that. And that's, where you're going to have to decide what you're going to listen to and what you're not, what's going to help you grow and what you need to say no to, you know um Taurus energy here. We have Pentacles, so Earth sign. We have everybody except water. Interestingly enough, let me see here. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So you see, the World and the Nine of Pentacles are very much, uh, they're exuding similar energy here. And if you look at these cards, we have the World. They're focused on what's right in front of them. The Queen of Wands isn't, all right? Right here. The King of Pentacles isn't. There's something they're looking back on, as well as the Queen of Swords. And the past is possibly affecting their ability to make a decision right now. All right. Now, there's an energy here of wanting to move forward. This World card, looking forward, right? The Nine of Pentacles, also looking forward, though interestingly enough, it's over her shoulder. So again, there's this element of, even though we don't sometimes want to admit it, our past does influence us. It can still have an impact. And I feel as though some of you, you know, are really not liking that. Maybe somebody did something and you wish you could let it go and you're having a hard time, that sort of thing. But our environment does have an impact on us. Our external environment does affect us. But it's as though you're getting this new cosmic cycle. It could help elevate you to heights you've never experienced, Libra. We have the Eight of Pentacles, very focused. And even though that card, the energy they're facing back, they're not distracted by the past because we see clearly what they're focused on. For some of you, thinking about anything but the present right now is actually affecting you in some unhealthy ways, like noticeably so. Some of you could be being triggered at this time. Maybe you have some past trauma or some, PTSD or something that you're dealing with right now. And I feel as though you might feel sort of an increase in triggers, or you're getting this like wealth of revelations from that. And you're learning how to process that finally, like once and for all. Wow. Some of you are determined to heal. Just that is your number one focus right now. And maybe for a long time you didn't put your that as your focus, but you're putting that as your focus now. And that's why there's such an these cards, Libra, combined, it really does tell a story of having, you know, so many different abilities. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody who's had to be everything to everyone, who's had to be everything to themselves. You've had to be your own teacher, your own healer. You've had to create this own structure in your life. It's like you've had to um, provide for yourself in every way possible. You've had to make some really big decisions on your own. I'm picking up on all of that right now. Whoa, this is really awesome. Okay, let me get a different deck. I want to confirm a little more what's going on here. So I like to use a couple of different tarot decks in the readings. Oh, wow. Oh, so you are a master manifester right now. You're manifesting that and I just said you have a lot of it's like you've had to be everything to everyone. The Magician has all of the resources. even though they might be tired or drained, you know. And here we have the cycle. I was seeing this very early in the reading, the figure eight, and that was reminding me of the traditional two of pentacles, where they're holding this what looks like a figure eight, the infinity symbol, and the pentacles are kind of rolling back and forth, where they could go this way or that way. This is you picking a direction, and then that's final. Like, you're bringing it in because you choose a direction and you get clear. Everything turns around for you. These people who are looking back, which can also all be variations of yourself, facets that you yourself have within your own person in existence, those people are now looking forward. And the most important ones are looking forward. It's almost to me, like, at times things have been very fragmented, maybe, and these individual events have maybe kept you from moving forward. But then overall, with the world, judgment, Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles, all looking forward with this massive Eight of Wands. And now this Magician is looking me straight in the eyes. You're facing whatever held you back. This March is going to be an important time for some of you. And we do have, spring comes in March, and that's a new beginning sort of energy, a very healing energy, refreshing, an energy of growth, right? So many other things. Look at this, divine messages. So messages from a higher source. Yeah. See this connection here? I mean, and they're both yellow too. I love that. It's like you have the resources, you have the skills. Now, how are you going to use them? How are you going to put them all together? How are you going to put together all your experiences in order to benefit you to the maximum for March? With this Magician energy, there's going to be a lot of growth. And, I think some of you have more than learned that, sometimes we have to give it time, as unsettling as it can be and uncomfortable. It's like sometimes we're going to have to wait and see on certain things. But I feel you're in a much better place now, or will be as a result of March. Um, Again, to sort of go to those heights that you haven't gone to yet, with your healing, with your employment, with your friendships, relationship, whatever it could be for any of you. Okay. But yeah, building on this momentum here. Someone's making a very important decision to stop something. You could be putting an end to some sort of suffering in some way, as far as like you're just not going to allow yourself to be treated a certain way. You could be, again, tired of dealing with a certain condition, so you decide you're going to get the procedure now. You could be, moving, leaving something. Um, but there's always that new beginning. Mm, you have cat. You just had this in a reading with me, Libra. Embrace your independence and let your curiosity be your guiding star. So for me, this is like Leo and Aquarius combined. It's like strength card, and cats are very intuitive. So I always think of the High Priestess. So it's like, again, all these major arcana energies setting you up for whatever's next, and you have more say in whatever's coming up next this time than maybe you did in the past. Independent energy, an energy that's able to adapt, flexible, does so with ease, um, or makes it look easy, even if it's not. This is somebody who's, yeah, the agility that cats have. This is someone who, they fall down, they get back up, right? Cats always landing on their feet. You may have been knocked down several times. Even this year, there may have been some setbacks already. I feel like a lot came at you in the last couple of years. And I've been saying all along, there is something about March, April, May. There's such a, it feels as though that's when the year really starts for us. Things really get kind of rolling, and then the momentum builds throughout the year. It was sort of somewhat of a slower start to the year for some of us. And it's almost like you could feel something good happening. And in March, it does start to pick up. Hmm. Um, I want to see what else we have here. Let's get into a little bit of let me get one of these cards. Some key message for us here. Find your center. Okay, this is a critical component to March. Finding our center, and again, it came out in that initial card, connecting to the earth. Avoid self sabotage too. All right, that's coming through for some of you. When was the last time you checked in with yourself, Libra? So your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside of you. All right. And so when the outside world becomes too hectic and stressful, and the anxiety and the overwhelm, and sometimes it can even be depression or sleepless nights and all that, when that starts to overwhelm you, that's an ideal moment then to stop and ask yourself, when's the last time you really checked in, found your center, connected with it, connected with who or what brings you the most joy? Something as simple too as connecting with your own breath, your body. Your body may need some care. Again, that keeps coming up. Now, I'm not a physician, doctor, or anything, but I am getting that for some of you. Could be something you've put off. Self-love, yeah. Again, yeah, exactly. It's self-care. It's a month of self-care for you too. There's something that you're taking care of in March that, even if it's not that big, for some of you it is big, but even if it's not that big, the impact it has is kind of extensive. It's like one small change leads to all this, growth. Maybe you just start small and you're doing 10 minutes on the treadmill or something, or you just decide you're going to, eliminate a certain food from your diet, or you're going to work on decluttering a little bit each day or something, or you're going to save a little each day. And then, because I'm definitely getting like home root chakra energy here. We've got the reds. I was getting pentacles, and then you ended up having pentacles, um, several pentacle cards. So there is that, like, finding your center, finding your home, that security and stability you've been looking for and striving for, bringing that in, setting yourself up, taking good care of yourself. But it could be something small, then adds up to something big, like just starting, taking small steps. Always celebrate your little successes, because guess what? They're not little. Each step is a step. Every step is equal in my book. Some of them are harder than others. Some of us get us further than others, but just holding that dream alive is a step in the right direction. You're choosing not to give up, right? Now is a good time for self-love. Nurture yourself, heal yourself. Self-love is not just about feeling good or feeling like, or looking good or whatever, okay? It's about an appreciation for yourself that is much deeper. And that, a lot of that's going to stem from gratitude too. um, Noticing what it is that you do like about your body or your situation wherever, whatever. What are the positive attributes of that? And how can you kind of build on that if possible? Some things we just need to leave, right? Some people jobs we just need to leave. That's you can't like sit around and be, oh, it's so positive, and meanwhile you're getting like pooped on. No, so um, you want to just grow and mature what is worth it, what it really is in line with you, and just allowing yourself to accept help. Maybe go the extra mile and ask for help, and also have fun, Libra. We can be very serious as people, just people in general. And so stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance? Do something silly. You know, I'm getting some of you doing voices for your pets. Like, that's funny. That's cute. That's fun times, maybe a little, maybe just a night with one of your sisters or your brothers or whoever, or someone who feels like a sibling to you. Or even, mom, grandma, whatever. Just sitting down and like watching a show you used to like from the 80s, have a cup of tea together, like have some, I'm specifically getting pizza and cheesecake, for some of you. Like, give yourself the permission, even though that's not taking great care of yourself. You are feeling, like maybe your soul's smiling because, you're allowing yourself to, for one day or one night, just have this experience where, you're not having to think about that big decision or that big next step. Take time to celebrate what you have and what you've already accomplished, Libra. This could be a little dance party with the cat too, I heard just now. So I love this. And I also am getting that song. I think it's by the Eagles. It's Hotel California. So that is also coming in. And I'm hearing a name like Anastasia. Oh, okay. This can also be anesthesia. Okay. Um, it could be some of you again, the surgery. Maybe you're fearing that or something. I would say, in that case, and if you've had difficulty with anesthesia difficulty, I would say ask if you can have a a call with with the actual anesthesiologist. Generally, when you're about to have a surgery or procedure, the anesthesiologist's office will call and get sort of the basic info. It depends on where you live and who you're doing your surgery or procedure with. But if you have concerns, tell them at that like pre-registration call and ask if they can, if you could actually, if there's any way you could talk to the actual anesthesiologist, and maybe they don't know who that is yet, but maybe they will, and a week before surgery, and maybe you could talk to them just to sort of alleviate some of the concerns you might have. And this doesn't have to just be anesthesiology. This can be, if you're having other concerns, reach out, talk to whoever you need to, so that when you go into whatever it is, this big thing you're going into, Libra, for some of you, maybe only a handful, you at least feel a little more prepared. Some of you, you could be dealing with a legal matter, and if you're not sure, when the date comes that you have to go do some important dealings with that, get those get as much as answered as ahead of time as you can, so that you can go into whatever it is that you're fighting for or that is of value to you, whatever it is you're trying to acquire or achieve or address. That way you know that you've done what you could to get you in the most positive mindset that you could. Maybe you want to have, a couple sessions of counseling or something before having to do such and such, maybe you just need a little more time for something. um, yeah. So, and obviously, go by your doctor's orders and things like that. I'm not a physician, that, of course, Libra, right? So it's long overdue though for you to a little bit, again, even if it's just brief, um, to let go of the analytical part, right? Trust that whatever you have left to research or think about or ask, jot it down and do it another time if you can. If you can, just so that you allow yourself to have that moment of fun. And that actually letting go can sometimes bring in the most wonderful things, revelations, clarity, truth, the right people at the right time, resources we didn't realize. Just if we're, because we want to loosen our grip a bit with being attached to a certain outcome or things that are fear based. You also have be proud. So here you have peacock again. I felt that earlier in the reading. It's time to celebrate all you've achieved, Libra. Take that little time out if you can. Celebrate all you are, all you've become. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved. Be proud, have fun, maybe write it down. And one more message from this deck, Libra, just ask. We were talking about help before. You're getting divine messages from a higher source this month, okay? There are many in the spirit world that want to assist you. You have to call on them, all right? We're made up of divine source, of loved ones, of friends, of energies, guides, angels, spirit helpers. They're all waiting to assist, okay? It's like you have this big spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask. They're right there. They're literally like on standby. I kind of feel like, I want to do like a hotline, like, like just to make a point, like I had this little skit in my mind I thought of doing one time where, it's like, spiritual guide hotline, how may I help you? Like, and someone's like, press one for Archangel Raphael, press two for Archangel Michael. I don't know. Oh, I get these little thoughts. Anyway, so your clairsentience, though, your gut feelings could be really strong at this time. You're reading energy well. Now, I do want to, there's a little bit of a caveat here with that, Libra. Sometimes because we read energy so well, we are picking up on things that, maybe other people wouldn't see as big. But because we feel so much and easily, these empaths there, I'm talking to you, then it's hard to know, because like our gauge is different than other people's. So it can be hard to know if we are in fact being overly sensitive, because we literally are overly sensitive, and that can be a very great thing. But sometimes it can also be a little difficult because I'm like, do I let this part go? Do I overlook it and just say, well, that person's maybe having a bad day? Or is it really, am I picking up on something that like they don't actually see it this way? Or are they just maybe having an off day? So are we like scaring ourselves? That can happen when we're really wrapped up in our minds about something, especially something big. So take the deep breaths, make sure you're doing things that you can find your center, and remember all the things that you have achieved on your own or with the help, of divine, of spirit, God, um, and even your loved ones around you. Someone has an open hand. They either you're getting that help or someone's offering you help. That is coming through. I'm not saying that because of this card. In fact, I wasn't even thinking they're looking at that card when I said it. I go intuitively here. So I am getting someone's also, there's something about a promise, all right, or a promise ring even. But there is something about hope can be restored by this. I'm hearing equal give and take. It's not going to be always. I'm hearing Leonard. It can be Leona. I heard the Empress and I heard Charlie. So lots of different names coming into that. That happens in these readings. And by the way, if you are enjoying these types of readings or this reading in general, I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mind considering subscribing, liking, commenting. I'd appreciate that. But it's certainly you don't have to. Yeah, there's, oh, some of you have the healing hands. That's what it is too. That's a familiar energy coming in right now. And they're talking about this. Okay, so we're talking about healing hands. All right. For me personally, healing hands makes me think of Reiki. But there's freedom. Okay, there's following your heart, nurturing your soul with love and freedom to grow. Some of you are able to heal yourselves. Look at this. Hands on the heart chakra. Maybe she's got her thumbs in. Maybe she's even you know um, giving herself a little bit of Reiki. Maybe she's connecting to Reiki for herself to heal herself. Remember all of your abilities too that you have. So even if you can't control every aspect of a situation, upcoming procedure or something, I keep getting that. For some of you, not for everyone. For some of you, it's not an upcoming procedure. It's 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 sort of like it's a big decision that's going to have an impact long term. But like an extreme example would be surgery, for example. Um, Six of Cups. There's something connecting to the past here again, reminiscing. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, and look at this. Okay, so now we do have a little bit of love coming in. I just heard Taylor. Um, who likes Crosby, Stills, and Nash? Someone's coming in. I just heard Bean, and I heard Violet. Some of you have a cat or another animal, but I'm getting cat right now actually. That's crossed over, and they say we're still feline friendly. We're still feline friends. You're my mama. Oh, that's really cute. And they were some of very talkative. You might be looking at videos of them when they were talking, looking up at you or something. I could be picking up on that. But here we have cups. Remember I said we didn't have any cups? Now all of a sudden we're shifting into that. Once other things are addressed, it might make you actually feel better. We have this, very healing energy here with this Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Someone may want to connect with you from the past, and you could just be remembering, a time when you felt more connected to somebody or your support was there, and perhaps maybe you've lost that. And I'm sorry about that for your loss. But it's still moving forward despite that, you know. It's almost like some of you've chosen the high road. Even though things haven't gone great, you're still keeping your focus and yeah, taking the high road. Um, I'd like to get you another card here. Oh, now other things for March. This card shouldn't have been in this deck, but it is. Good things are happening to you too. Remember this and know there's plenty for everyone. Yeah, there's, you know your worth, realize resources are unlimited as far as, money in the world. And, you deserve it as much as anybody else. So here we go. Magnetism, Libra. Be grounding yourself in the energy of love. You emit a magnetism, and you know this, Libra. A lot of them speaking, it influences and enriches the world around you. You have this light about you, right? And so this could be ramped up in March, right? And love will come back at you. Like if you're putting it out, it'll come back. And so making sure that we are, the whole thoughts becomes things and all that, that we're very clear on our intentions and even our thoughts at this time. And some of you, yes, you have someone who's going to want to come back in, or they're going to come in and want to work with you. They could remind you of your past in some way. They could actually be someone, but I have a next card, two cards for you here. Actually, there's a third one. Okay. Okay. Wow. All right. So you have all these cards that want to come out all of a sudden. This is amazing. All right, here we go. Um, this, you could actually have somebody come in and want something from you. You need to decide if after you filled your cup, what you have left. And if you can't do it, it's okay to say no. Some of you needed to hear that. All right. Surrender to your full power, Libra. Your life is calling you to step into your full power instead of playing it small. Surrender to what is, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accept it and just exactly as it is, and it'll help you at least for you to calm your mind and be in a more peaceful state. Now, what I was saying earlier about, um, there are certain aspects of whatever this changes or whatever that you can control, and there are those that you can't. And, just like, kind of acknowledging that overthinking or worrying or whatever, you can do that to the moon and back, and it's not going to change the fact that some variables are going to be unknown. And you just have to decide what's more important or what's going to feel best, what you're doing now, or what might happen if you do this X thing, this other thing. What will happen if you do A? What will happen if you do B? Which one feels best? Give yourself time with it. But eventually we do have to move forward. I heard Curtis and Colleen and Kylene or Kylie. Empath, feel others' emotions as your own. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Someone could try to hand you their problems, but remain in your own power, okay? Um, and if you choose to help, fine, up to you, but you don't have to. I want to know, what is it? So that's some things to surrender to. What is some other advice here for March for us? I will pull a few cards as I always do for money and of course love, um, abundance, security. So money is energy. Okay, just like anything else, money is actually a conditioned reinforcer. All right. Remember Pavlov's dogs? All right. So it's it's something that can get us what we want, right? The piece of paper or the coin has no value on its own. It's what we have placed on it that gives it value, right? It's the meaning we place on things that gives them value. So make sure you're valuing yourself as much as you should be, right? And with money, it is just energy. So if you feel funny about making money or accepting money for your services or something, don't, because it's just energy like anything else. paper, it doesn't really even mean anything. It's an exchange of energy. So you doing this for somebody, they then, you know, you know, give back by giving the money. So you do this, they do this, you do this, and it's an exchange of energy. There's nothing wrong with accepting money for even using your talents or helping someone out. You don't always have to do things for free, especially if you're in a situation where you need money, you know. Um, all right, so money, yeah, okay. So you want it to flow. You want it to, you don't want to feel trapped, right, by money. This is what the card's saying. So trust the universe will take care of you. Um, and that actually gives off the energy of like you're confident, you know things are going to work out, and so therefore things do work out sometimes because you have, you don't have this like rigid energy from you where it's got to be this way or nothing. You're open to ways that in abundance can come to you, right? So you're secure knowing the universe will provide abundance for you, knowing you're supported and money will flow. And by the way, I do money readings every month for Libras, so do check those out. I also do departed love message or departed messages every week, and I do weekly Libra readings every week. So Libras, you get 3 readings a week. And sometimes I'm not sure if I'm going to continue it because there's not a lot of views for it, but I might. It's the All Signs Tarot Scope for the week. So up to you if you want to take that or see that or check those out. I mean, all right. So love wise, anything love wise that could come in. Occasionally, I'll do love readings as well. I will admit they're not my favorite um, because I prefer to focus on you and your higher self and the guides and the angels and everything and what we have going for us and what will most help us um, rather than like past relationships or something. But occasionally I will do them. So what do we have here? I'm more about self love beyond anything else. True gem, a connection worth saving. So valuable jewelry. Um, Something about this is about something being really hard to find, maybe rare kind of love. That would be sort of that soulmate energy here, the Two of Cups. So someone could have told you you're a true gem, you're one in a million or something. I just heard Bambi, by the way. All right. So Bambi. So someone may love your brown eyes, okay? Or vice versa. This is a painful ending or a breakup for some of you. And you may feel just down on your luck for love. And there's a need for healing. You may have felt like this person was your soulmate, and then it turned out that was not the case, and something has ended for some of you. And again, see, this is why I don't love their love stuff, because of things like this, like heartbreak. It's over. Um, there could be an opportunity that's gone. For a lot of you, someone messed up with you, and now they've realized it. I'm getting March 6th. The very guarded energy. This could be you feeling guarded at this time because you've been through a lot of stuff and you're setting boundaries. Okay. The love is not for you. Like this love's not for you. I will say, if you're curious about love right now, like I'm definitely picking up, obviously, through these cards with a situation and you're seeing the cards yourself that you might want to at least slow down, to say the least, because let's see, let's get other people. Yeah, other people are having this ascension, this new chapter in love. It could be just mm, overcoming some obstacles or preparing for that love that you're going to bring in. You could have dealt with a lot of silly play games and things. There could just be sort of an like an up and down with the energy, back and forth, hot and cold, an energy that was kind of in and out. We're getting online here, so I'm getting a B name, like what is this name I'm here? For almost like Bentley or something, like Bertley or Bert. Um, I feel as though it's traditionally a male name. Seems kind of male. Yeah, I'm sorry. It actually it slipped away, so it's ghosting. What do you know? The message ghosted me. Not ready to communicate. All right, so you could have felt like things were ascending, and then there were these games and some ghosting. You could have found out they were online with somebody else. I'm not really loving this energy right here. I'll be honest. Let me get a. Let me get a. Let's see. I want to get some specific angel messages for this because this is like not exactly looking that great, Libra, and you had a good start to the year love wise. The angels stepped in to protect you from what you did not see. Whoa. Okay. So this is going to be just for maybe like 5% of you or something. It's not for everybody. The rest of you actually don't need the love messages right now, apparently, because you're actually feeling good about, your situation best. This is a general reading and you're going with how you feel. And that's absolutely the best way to do it. But some of you are here wondering about if your intuition is true, if it's correct. Consider these cards then, Libra. Keep your vibration high, rise above any negative thoughts or actions. You can be the bigger person and walk away. Wow, Libra. I mean, okay. So finding, what does it say? Finding your footing. All right. Life is full of ups and downs. I was getting that up and down, in and out, hot and cold energy, twists, turns, and bumps in the road. You got this. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward for you. All right. Just keep focused like that. Eight of Pentacles, very focused. World card, very focused. And then you have crossing paths. You're about to cross paths with a soulmate or kindred spirit. That's a significant meeting or opening of the heart. This could be somebody new coming in for you, Libra, as we see with this Two of Cups. All right. So I do see a new start for some of you in love, a new beginning, a new cycle with somebody totally new. They could remind you somehow of somebody from the past, but it's like they remind you of that person's good features or good, aspects of their personality or whatever. All right. I feel like I'm going to move away from that love part now. All right. Meaning I'm moving away from that love part now. All right. You have money, 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 money. Let's see what we get. Sylvia, Sylvester, beanbag. Beanbag chair, like the beanbag thing going everywhere. Beanbag. Maybe it has a hole in it. Or beanbag. So we got bean and then beanbag. Interesting. Science. Keep an open mind. There's something unfolding for you, Libra. This can also be careers about biochemistry, science, forensics, but this is applying a significant approach to your business or financial problem, really going about things in a very structured way. That also has a lot to do with pentacles, and I've been talking about pentacles throughout the reading. The artist. So we go from science to arts. Okay, so photography, design, music, acting, art, anything in the creative field. So this is good. This is creative endeavors actually helping you improve your cash flow and seeking out things that inspire you and help you boost your creativity. Let me get a few more cards on that. So that's looking pretty good, but I'll do a March money reading for you as well, of course. And it's not just money, it's opportunities. Not everyone's working, not everyone's focused on money. All right, so step by step, timing and flashback. Your efforts will pay off. It's about the timing. And it is okay to revisit the past. I'm going to add a little bit to that though. Like with the Fool card, I always say he travels lightly. The Fool travels lightly. He, she, they, them. There's only lessons in that little knapsack. That's why it's very small. They're not carrying baggage. There's a difference between luggage and baggage and, a pouch of lessons. I don't know, just like only taking with you what matters from situations and what's going to help you move forward, having learned from something. All right. So maybe you're carrying forward lessons and then beauty. All right. So expect beautiful things coming up in March here, and it could connect to money in general. I'd like to get you another animal card, Pelican. Open your heart to the blessings of life. Welcome the flow of prosperity with gratitude, Libra. I just heard Polly want a cracker. Some of you, I don't know if you have Paris or cockatiels or something. I want to get another one of these animal cards. Emu. All right, so move forward even if you don't see the way. Like the Eight of Cups, they're going around the mountain, they're up along the river, they've left. They don't know exactly what's around the corner. The Fool doesn't know exactly, but they have that optimism, that hope, and they rely on their own intelligence and skills and intuition and experiences. So the way will open. All right. And then but it's like you have to take that step, right? Sometimes we just need to take that step. You have Fox with you, and you also have Gazelle. Fox, intelligence and joy can coexist. Yes, using all aspects of yourself, like I was saying. Remember, it's kind of like have fun. You can worry about it later. Navigate challenges with wit and a twinkle in your eye. Ah. And then we have the Gazelle, which is what looks like an obstacle could actually be an opportunity you've been asking for. Again, so it's kind of like your angels stepped in to protect you from what you did not see. That whole rejection is a form of protection and redirection, that sort of thing. All right. Anything else for Libra? Declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of, letters, objects, things that don't give you joy, that you haven't used in however long, right? Again, the baggage, right? Someone could hurt your feelings also and reveal a side of themselves that you have not seen yet. You may need to make a decision there, Libra. Destiny. Third eye chakra. Fluorite is the stone for this. Nice stone of wisdom. Very good third eye stuff here. All right. So this is following your instincts. That's going to lead you to the truth on something. And then we have harmony. It's about balancing the chakras. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. This is green jasper, turquoise, labradorite. Some of my favorites, actually. And then I have one more card for you, Libra. This card wanted to come out in the pre-shuffle, and it's coming out now. It's on the top of the deck. Heart chakra. See all the partners here. See all it's calm. All right. There's a new day dawning here. There's all of this abundance. It reminds me of the Empress. And of course the Queen of Pentacles. You have a couple of bunnies here. That's a fertile time. All right. This is self-love. It's the greatest gift of all. Libra, you are love. And I always tell you, you are the gift. You are the light. You are a unique expression of the divine. Know you're connected to all that is. Let love, peace, and tranquility penetrate through your being into the world and watch as it's reflected back at you. There could definitely be some mirroring, okay, happening. And so we want to make sure that we're expressing our truth and what matters most with truth. What do you know? Truth. This is the throat chakra. You have a nice wolf here. It is safe for me to align with it is safe for me to align with and express my higher truth, wisdom, and knowing. I allow others to hold a different perspective to me, and I know that there is enough space in the universe for all of our truths, including my own. So it doesn't matter really as much what people think, right? I am honest with myself, and I hear the resonance of truth in my words. I express my truth. That's what matters the most. And Libra, you have third eye chakra, peace of mind. Look, another peacock. What do you know? And that has to do with protection and resurrection too, Libra. I heal the poisons of my mind that limit and deny me by, excuse me, by aligning with pure and honest thought and belief. I joyfully recognize when I'm thinking limiting thoughts from my conditioning. There is conditioning again. And realign with thoughts and beliefs that serve my growth and well-being. I choose to question my perspective and I think loving, supportive thoughts. I am peaceful. So you're expressing your truth. You are the love and peaceful. Those could be common themes this month. If anything, there are actually also some wise tips for how to take care of yourself this month, All right, and let's get you some angel numbers. There's one more card. It keeps coming. I mean, if the cards are insisting on coming out, it was sliding toward me. Why, I don't know. That's what happens though. Oh my goodness, look, Libra, 777, divine guidance, connecting with your spirit guides. And what do you know? This is medium, right? Communication with spirits. I did not plan that, Libra. That's all. None of this is scripted, I hope you can tell. I don't even edit the videos, okay? I don't really know how to do that yet. So, but anyway, I don't want to anyway. I just kind of want it to be, this is what it is. This is the real deal, uncut version, of, oh my goodness. Look, 1111 and 313. So you have a sign of optimism, you have a sign of spiritual awakenings here. Embrace the positive change that's coming, and know that because you are the light, you're attracting that. Okay, so you're attracting um, the higher vibration, that pink energy, that white energy, that gold energy, that light that you are. Remember, you are the light. And please do remember, you can subscribe, like, comment. I'd appreciate it. That's totally up to you. Libra, thanks for being here and have a wonderful March. And do look out for other readings that I do for you.